Okay guys, so as you can see that, in my opinion, my right side, your left side, which has the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 338, this side right here, it seems a little less matte. This is called the Matte and Poreless is what it's called. And if I zoom in on this side, it's got a little sheen to it. And if I go to the other side, which is the Fenty Beauty side, in the shade I think it was 380. I decided on 380. Yeah, 380. That looks a little bit more matte. Let me know what you guys think about the shades. So again, and I hope I'm not getting confused. Yeah, on this side is the, oops, I'm so sorry. On this side is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. Okay, on this side. And if you saw, I did this side with a beauty blender because this goes on better in my opinion with a beauty blender. And Fenty Beauty, a lot of people use a brush, so I took my flat top Kabuki F80 Sigma brush and put the Fenty Beauty in the shade 380 on this side. So in my opinion, this side right here with the Fenty Beauty seems a little less shiny and a little less matte, or excuse me, a little less shiny and a little more matte. It is actually a tad lighter, in my opinion, than this side. I am just getting confused. This side was the Fit Me. And in my opinion, it is more shiny. This side was Fenty Beauty, which was done with a Kabuki brush. And this is more matte. Let me know what you guys think. I even confused myself. This is Fenty Beauty, and it looks a little bit more smooth around here, in my opinion. And this side here, to me, it's almost the same. For this price, which I forgot, it wasn't anywhere near the 30-something price. This was bought at Walmart. This was bought at Sephora. This does a pretty good job. This does a pretty good job, but if you don't have the coins to spend on this, I think this is I'm not going to call it an exact dupe. I don't know. What do you all think? Do you think it's a dupe? Let me know in the comments below. So yeah, so here is what we have. I see that this side has a little bit more red tones, undertones, I guess you'd call it. Looks a little bit more red. This side looks a little bit, I don't know if you'd say, I'm sorry, this side, the Fenty Beauty side, looks like it has more yellow in it, I guess you would say. But this is a little bit deeper than this. And as far as looking at it, looking at my neck, they both seem to match the same way. You can't really tell because it blended in very nicely. But when you look at my face, this side looks different. This side right here, let me do this again. Here's this side, here's this side. okay? Or wait. Ah! I'm just getting confused. So this side and this side. This side definitely just, you can tell a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end up putting powder on my face and finish the rest of my face. I did not use concealer because concealer will blend in with the foundation and it could change the pure look of the foundation. I just wanted to go in with each foundation without the concealer. And both foundations do a pretty good job to the point where I do not need concealer here, in my opinion. I don't need concealer here unless I just want to lighten up this area here or this area here. I didn't want to do that because I wanted you guys to get the true look of each shade. I'm sorry, my kitty's making too much noise. All right, so I had to stop my kitty. So what I'm going to do is go in with a neutral brand that is not having anything to do with Fit Me Maybelline or Pro Filt'r Fenty Beauty. I am going to go in with a Becca, and I love this, Hydra Mist on my entire face to see how they react with the same powder. And it's not, I guess you could call it sort of setting my face a little bit. And I don't ever set my underarms. I don't ever set my under eyes or bake. So let's see what this does to each side. And I am going to put this side on this side, which is your left, and this side, which is your right, on my right, so I don't confuse myself. So let's get started. I'm going to use the Firma brush, Powder Brush 102, to apply this here. All right, guys, I'm not sure really whether I put on too much setting powder, but it brightened up my face. It doesn't look, I've got a feeling this might give flashback if I take a photo. I will check that. But it looked like both sides set from the powder in the same way. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do some, maybe a few hours, maybe 4 or 5 hour wear test, and then come back to you guys and let you know how, if either side oxidized differently. I don't know if all foundations oxidize and change color, but I'm going to come back and let you guys know. And I do have a funky shirt on today. It's very dreary outside. You see my shirt? It's a very colorful shirt. I feel like that I had to brighten things up, at least not, if I can't control the weather, I can control my mood and what I wear. So I decided to wear a very colorful type of shirt. So yeah, let me go ahead and wear this. I'm going to finish my look with eyeshadow, and I will do a wear test for, I want to do as long as I can. Let's just say that. I'll let you guys know how long this has been on when I come back, and we'll see what it looks like. I might have put too much powder on. it doesn't look as, I think the ring light, and let me turn it down. I think the ring light is making it look a little bit more ashy or powdery, so to speak. So let's turn it down a little bit. This is closer to the true look. I turned down the ring light a bit. So let me go ahead and finish the eye look, and I'll be right back. And after that, we will start the clock with the wear test. All right, guys, so here is the finished look. Again, remember that the Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the color or shade 338 went on this side of my face. I'm sorry, my daughter's probably gonna bust in here. And the Fenty Beauty in the shade 380.
Daddy doesn't want to play home sweet home.
I'm sorry, guys, just a second. Sorry about that. Daddy didn't want to play with her. So the Fenty Beauty, again, is on this side. This is, oh, and don't forget I had the powder, the Becca. It is the Hydra Mist setting powder all over my face. I'm thinking I shouldn't have put it all over my face. I am very scared to take pictures. I am using no light, only the light from my, actually, let me turn that off and see what happens. Okay, so this light is coming from my window natural light and my ring light, the small ring light that I use. I did turn the overhead room light off, so this is as close to what I'm seeing in the mirror as what I could get you guys to see. So let me know what you think. I am going to go out. I hope nobody notices the difference in foundation. I'm gonna go out in public like this. I did do a winged eyeliner look. The eyeliner that I use, in case you all are curious, is the Architect liner. It is by La Splash. LA Splash. I don't think you guys can see that there. The brushes that I used for the brush that I used for the foundation is the Sigma Flat Top F80. And for my eyes, the two brushes I went back and forth with was the white brush. It's a blending Sigma brush, E25. So I basically used all Sigma brushes except for with the powder. I used the Firma 102 brush. I cannot find, oh, here it is. So I put my transition shade and I used it a little bit for blending, is the Tapered Blending Sigma E40. So these are the brushes. They're all Sigma that I did use for the main look. And for the powder, it was the Firma. For the primer, I did use the Too Faced Hangover Primer. For the lashes, I used the Wander Beauty Unleashed. I just keep going back to this. I really like the way this goes on. So it's the Unleashed Wander Beauty Mascara. And for my lips, I did use my go-to Revlon color here. It is a gloss color. And I'm trying to think of what else I did use. A highlighter. I used the Milk Makeup Highlighter, the mini size that I have. And it is in the color Lit. So that is what I used on my cheekbones and the center of my nose. I am so sorry, but my daughter and my husband are playing. This tends to pick up some of the foundation. Just be careful when you use a stick highlighter like this. But I'm going to go ahead and do my wear test and I'll be right back. But for right now, yes, I did attempt a wing look. I think I did a lot better than what I usually do. I think I did do better. So we'll see. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll be back with the wear test to let you know how each side wore throughout the day. Bye.